brick by brick. The alarm went off at 6 a.m. sharp. Tiana groaned, half tempted to hit snooze, but then she remembered the promise she made to herself, no more quitting on you. She pulled herself up, tied her bonnet tighter, and shuffled to the bathroom. This wasn't glamorous. She wasn't getting up to hop on a plane or attend a brand meeting. She was just trying to build something. A business. A routine. A version of herself she could be proud of. But mornings like these tested her. She splashed water on her face and stared at herself in the mirror. 21. Living at home. Balancing a part-time job and trying to start a small press-on nail brand from her bedroom. There were no investors, no shout-outs, no viral moments, just her tiny desk, and the goal of making something out of nothing. Some days, the doubt crept in heavy. Is this even going to work? Why is this taking so long? Should I just stick to my job and let this go? But deep down, Tiana knew something that kept her going. Nothing real is built overnight. And even if nobody clapped for her yet, she saw the vision. She lit her lavender candle, played her morning gospel playlist, and opened her notebook. Every day, she'd been writing the same affirmation. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to keep building. Tiana had started her brand 3 months ago. The first few weeks were full of adrenaline, designing sets, filming TikToks, watching her website come together. But once the excitement wore off, reality set in. Orders were slow. Engagement dipped. And it became clear that passion alone wouldn't carry her, discipline would have to do the rest. So she made a plan. Post 3 times a week. Send 1 newsletter. Reach out to 2 local salons about possible collabs. Package every order with love, even if it was just 1. She did it whether she felt motivated or not. Some days she worked while her eyes burned from tiredness. Some nights she cried into her bonnet, frustrated that her content wasn't reaching more people. But she kept showing up. One Thursday morning, she received an email. A beauty blogger in Atlanta had found her page and wanted to feature her sets in a Black Girl-Owned Brands post. Tiana stared at the screen, her heart racing. It wasn't a celebrity shout-out, but it was something. A tiny crack of light. The post went live the next week. Her follower count went up by 400. Orders tripled. Comments started coming in. These are so cute. Just found your page, love your vibe. I've been looking for a black-owned nail brand. Tiana was overwhelmed, but grateful. It was working. Not fast. Not flashy. But brick by brick, it was building. She remembered her grandma's words. Baby, you don't gotta run. Just take 1 strong step a day. That's still progress. The next morning, she was up even earlier, this time with a smile. She didn't need to have it all together. She just needed to stay committed. A few weeks later, she hosted her first pop-up at a local event. It wasn't perfect, her tablecloth wrinkled, her sign kept falling, and she spilled tea on her notes, but people stopped. They smiled. They bought. One woman said, I've seen your TikToks. You're doing amazing. Tiana went home that night and cried, but not from frustration. From pride. She had kept showing up through the doubt, the silence, the slow days. And now, things were moving. Slowly. Honestly. Authentically. She flipped back to her first journal entry and saw the sentence. I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. And now, months later, she was still doing it. Not because it was easy, but because she believed in the girl she was becoming. Moral of the story. Success doesn't always come in loud moments. Sometimes it's built in silence, in the early mornings, in the unseen efforts. Stay consistent. Keep building. Even when it's quiet, you're making progress.